What's going on, guys? It's Goonzig here. Welcome back to some more MXgp Pro here on the channel. This is another episode 10 in fact, of our MX2 career mode playthrough, and we're hopping in to the track here in the Russian Federation. And there was one thing I was hoping for this episode, and it was that it wasn't muddy, and luckily it's not raining, or at least for this moto yet, but it looks kind of muddy. So thumbs down for that. Let's go ahead and bring up the gameplay here for you guys, and we should get right in to the racing. I hope we have some good luck in this episode. What I need you guys to do is go down there and smash that thumbs up button for me. Spread all that good luck in the comments, guys. I need your support. Smash the thumbs up. Throw any comments down below. If you guys are new around here, make sure to click that subscribe button for me. Become a member of the Goon Squad so that you guys never miss a video. Turn on those post notifications, guys. You'll get that notification that'll pop up on your phone, your computer, whatever it is, letting you guys know that I uploaded a video. We're trying to do like 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every weekday. So Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square, guys. Let's get right in to moto number 1. Let's see how this goes. Outside gate pick. And I don't know, we've been having some bad luck with moto number 1 in like every episode. So let's try and break that curse, guys, here today. See if we can do it. Alright, here we go. If we can get a good start and then maybe hold it together, we might be looking good. I didn't want it to be muddy. I literally did not want it to be muddy, and it looks to be a little muddy. Hopefully it's not too slippery. Hopefully the track kind of works itself in, and then no more rain falls. I have played this track a couple times. It's a pretty fun track, and it actually might be like one of my favorite tracks in the game, just because of like the natural flow. Like, look at that, man, jumping down the hill. It's such like a natural track that it's super fun. It's a ton of fun, and once it starts breaking down and you get some lines in it, I can't complain. Oh no. Oh, okay, keep it on track. You know what, I totally forgot about that corner. That corner comes up really quick, and we came in just a little too hot, but we didn't go down. We didn't lose really too many spots. We just fell back like what, into third. Covington got by. Jonas is right here, but we're still in a good position, and we're not gonna blow this one. Throw a little whip, show Covington we ain't messing around. And I actually can't wait to get onto a 450. Why is there a random rut already on the track there? It was like a squirrely line going up the face of that hill. I have no idea why that was there. That's weird. But I can't wait to get on 450s in this game, just due to the fact that they're faster. They're faster bikes, and they get around the track a little easier. But I need to be able to like race good on the 250 before I get onto the 450. I can't get too far ahead of myself, or else we're gonna be really gooning it up. So I need to go like 1-1 here for the rest of this series in order to win the championship. No, actually I don't think we're too far behind in points, but we do need to start pulling some good results, or else we're gonna get like last. And if I'm not gonna lie, like if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't really been like particularly enjoying this career mode playthrough, just because the game is challenging and it's different and it's tricky to get used to. And I don't know, it's been a series where there's been a lot of mistakes that, yeah, they could have been avoided if, you know, I didn't turn where I turned, or I didn't do what I did. But some mistakes have been like so cheesy that they make me want to just like give up on the game. Like, I don't want to be turning a corner and fall over. Maybe I need to try like not playing on realistic physics or pro physics, but at the same time, like going to that arcade physics or whatever it is, it's different, and it takes a lot away from the game, right? Like, I like the game for what it is. There's just moments that are so frustrating that it ruins it. It literally ruins it sometimes. But things are going pretty good here. Oh, we're done. Keep it on track. Things are going pretty good here in the Russian Federation. I have no clue how to say the track name, so I'm not even like gonna try. But like I said at the beginning of the video, this track's pretty fun. It's really natural, like through the hills and everything. You're jumping up and down through the hills, through some tight technical sections as well, and it makes for like an enjoyable track. It's not too challenging, and there are some sections where you can go fast, some sections where, like I said, they are tight and technical and you gotta choke up. So it's a really fun track. Like here, the first time I hit this, I sent it, and I don't know, you might be able to hit that as like one big double. Maybe someone's done it. I think I may have seen someone do something similar to that in this game, like when it first came out. So if you guys have any idea what full send is possible, is that full send possible? I don't know. I saw someone like huck this one line. I don't know if it was this track or what, but they sent it to the moon. To the moon and back. Of course on a 450. You gotta be on a 450 for the full sends. The 250s just don't have the power. I don't even know if the two strokes do, like a 250 two-stroke. It's probably not as powerful as a 450. I'm not sure what class they throw you in. They probably do throw you in the MXgp class when you're on a 250 two-stroke, just because the 125s would go with MX2. Now, in real life, I'm not sure what they would do. I know everywhere does it different. They're all over the place. Like 250 two-strokes fit in a weird place. Like they can be compared to 254 strokes, and they can also be compared to 450s, so it makes it tough to kind of throw them in a class and be like, yo, you gotta race these guys. Like, I don't know, it's tricky. It's tricky, and like I said, everywhere kind of does it different. So I wonder what the European guys do, the MXgp riders. Do they get thrown in to the MXgp class? I should look that up. That's something I need to know. I don't wonder if the game's accurate. Like, who knows? Who knows? That's something I should know, though. I should look into that. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But 3 laps to go. We've been having a good race, and I keep forgetting that this corner turns right after that hill. It'd be super fun if there was a jump there. Just jump right up and over. I don't know, it would flow really nice, but this track flows already. It has a good flow to it, and I can't complain. I can't complain with how we've been riding so far. We just can't make any silly mistakes from here till the end, and we should be good. We should be good. This is where it kind of starts to get a little technical. You got a couple 180s, and then down through here, and then here you can kind of open it up again. You get through these rollers. And then here, there's got to be a fast line. Like, maybe that outside's a little faster. I keep cutting to the left way too hard on that jump. But maybe that outside around that hump is a little better. We should maybe try it. But look at this jump, like down the hill. That's just a ton of fun. Then you go up the hill, hit this big old tabletop into a double into this corner. And you kind of do like a little step up. And then like here, you kind of drop off of it. Like, it's just a fun track in general. And this round's gonna be a good round, I feel. It's gonna be a good round. We're on our way to getting a good finish here in Moto number 1. Of course, realistic difficulty, guys. Nothing else. Pro physics. And what are we on? The short races? Are they short? I'm not sure. Short or quick or one of the two. I don't know. We're doing like 5-minute races. With the 5 minutes plus 2 laps, it ends up being like, I keep forgetting about this corner. It ends up being almost 10 minutes a moto. So anything longer would just make a video like super drawn out. So I don't know, maybe in the future we'll do some longer motos and everything, but for now we're sticking with this, and maybe we'll switch it up eventually. We'll probably switch it up, but for now I just want to kind of like get through the game, learn a bunch of the tracks, and get as far as I can. And then eventually, we'll move into the more challenging stuff with challenges and all that. Like, once I actually know the tracks, like if you hit this line, oh, that line might be the fast line. I like that line. We didn't mess up that section this time, so it might work a little better for us. But I can't wait to start throwing like challenges, like head start challenges and all that into this game, because I think it'll actually be challenging. Like Monster Energy Supercross, all you basically had to do was not make mistakes and hit your lines, and you would basically win like every time. Every like 20-second head start I did, it wasn't really too much of a challenge. Now at the same time, I also chose 20 seconds because I knew it was possible. It was possible on a lot of tracks. Like if we went 30 seconds, like half a minute or even longer, it wouldn't be possible. Like, I know the last round, bummer, to be honest, guys, the recording glitched, so it didn't make it to the channel, but the last round I did in Vegas of my, I think it was the 250 West Championship playthrough, which is over now, and like the last round I uploaded was the round before the finale, which sucks. We took the championship and everything, but what I was gonna say is we did a 1 lap down head start and we stood no chance at catching up. Now, Vegas is a long track, it's a super long track, so that does account for, you know, one reason why we were so far behind. 1 lap is a huge distance, and the time limit and everything, we didn't have a lot of time to catch up. By the time they got around a lap and everything, like, we were struggling in that video. So I don't know, I'm kind of happy it didn't make it to the channel, but it's something I definitely want to do in the future. I don't know, we chose 20 seconds for that series just because we knew it was possible, but maybe we'll have to do some actual like challenges, some real challenges, and push ourselves to the limits once we actually get good at the game though. Like, I can't be crashing all the time. But have we crashed at all in this episode or in this moto so far? I don't think we did. We actually rode really good, to be honest. Like, we rode really good in that moto, and I got no complaints. That's the first moto that we've won in the series, and we were 20 seconds ahead. So right there, guys, it shows you, like, if we ride perfect, we could do a 20-second challenge here on this track. And 20 seconds might be the sweet spot for this game because they've definitely, like, tweaked the AI and stuff, but we'll have to do some experiments and figure that out, and then have some fun with the challenges. So we got 25 points over Covington and Jonas and Garcia and Olsen and Patrell. Like, this is insane. We finally took a Moto 1 win, and I can't complain. But all the guys we need to be doing bad, like all the guys that are up there in the championship are finishing up there when we win, and that sucks. Like, that sucks. Those guys are like the top dogs right now, and we need them to get like a bad finish. We need them to get a bad finish when we're gonna go 1-1 with this good finish in Moto number 2. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this Moto, and I know it. I just know it. I got this track dialed. Now, I'm not sure if they do it or not in the GPs, but it would be cool if like you won Moto number 1, you get first gate pick going in to Moto number 2. But I think the way they do it is probably off of like qualifying times, and that's your gate pick for the whole weekend. Like, you choose a gate, and that's your gate. And I guess that's not bad. That's pretty decent, because if you have like a like failure or a mistake or something like fluky happens in Moto number 1, then you still got a good gate pick. You kind of don't get screwed over for Moto number 2. So I'm not sure how they do it. I know like here in Canada, a lot of places go and they base it off of your first Moto finish. Like, first Moto is based off of qualifying, and then second Moto is based off of your first Moto finish. So I'm not sure if that's how they do it, but of course we got last gate pick even though we won last Moto. So outside gate pick, here we go. Let's see if we can dominate this Moto. We got a good start in Moto number 1. We got out of the gate a little better than we did here in Moto number 2, but we're going to try and just outbrake everyone and carry some speed around this outside. Oh, don't go down. And don't get pushed off track by the AI. And I choked up a little too much through there, but we're in the mix. We're in the mix. We got a bunch of top dogs up here with us. All the top guys, and that's one place where we make up time. They don't really send that as far as us, but Covington, Jonas, what is good, guys? We are gonna battle. We are gonna battle. Oh, don't hit me off track, man. This is the corner I gotta remember to try and tuck that inside. I could save a little more time there if I did that every lap. Last Moto, we almost jumped off track every single lap, every single time we came around to that, but we got the lead. We got that early Moto lead. Snuck to the inside of Jonas there, coming up over this tabletop. Gonna throw a little whip just to show him we ain't messing around. Oh no, we're going down. Okay, stupid mistakes. That's one mistake, guys. I'm not gonna lose the Moto. Let's be real. We're gonna catch up, but I was getting a little too cocky. A little too cocky there. But we still ain't messing around. We're gonna have a solid comeback and get things done. Get things done. We were 20 seconds ahead last Moto, so this should be no challenge to just gain a few seconds here and get back into the lead. We just gotta take our time, have some patience. Oh my, they're all throwing down. I'm gonna throw down just because they threw down. Jonas went down. Jonas went down, see? He learned from me, or he should have learned from me, but he did the exact same thing, man. He got that lead, he was like, yo, I'm gonna throw a gnarly whip because I got the lead. And he went down, gave the early moto lead to Covington, and all of a sudden we're back up to second. We're back up to second place. Let's see what we can do. Oh man, that was a far ascent. I didn't mean to jump that far. I did not mean to jump that far. That's one of those sketchy spots where if you jump too far, the pro physics is gonna bite you, which that is understandable. Like, you're sending it down a big old hill, and if you land on like the uphill on the other side of the valley, yeah, you should go down. But I shouldn't go down like turning a little corner or going and like jumping into a corner bump from one corner bump. Like, especially these guys, like, their suspension's gonna handle it. It's gonna handle it, to be honest. Like, if you were on some clapped out like 1980s bike, like, yeah, you're gonna go down. But even my like 05 Yamaha YZ 252 stroke, like, I'd survive. I would survive. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit, but I'm not just gonna like be like, oh, and let go of my bike, right? It's happened to me a few times on different tracks. One of the first tracks in the game is actually really bad for it. I think it's the second track, but I have no idea what the name is, honestly. But we've now taken the lead. We've got redemption from that little cocky mistake of us throwing a little whip, and even though that might be the thumbnail, that whip, or one of the whips we threw with the pack, because we're probably going to be ahead for the rest of the moto if we don't make any more mistakes. We got a minute 37, and then 2 laps on top of that. This part of the track is just so fun. So fun jumping all the way down here. We're up through here, and then you drop off to the left here, hit this little jump, down through here, come up here. Don't want to jump too far. Oh no. Oh no, a mistake. A mistake. Covington coming back for the lead. Okay, whatever. We still got it. We still got it. But could this be our first 1-1 finish? Could it be our first 1-1 finish if we stop messing around? I think so. If we stop, you know, risking it for the biscuit and making silly mistakes, I think we'll be good. We'll be good and we'll get her done. I wonder what lap times are. 1:32? Minute 32 per lap. So almost 3 minutes then. Almost 3 minutes to go and do the 2 laps at the end. The +2. So if we make it to the finish here, I don't know if we are going to make it to the finish actually before 24 seconds is up. We might only have 2 more laps to go. After this one, I don't know if we are going to hit the finish. How many laps did we do in the other moto? It makes it go a lot quicker when you have to battle with people. And if you start at the back of the pack, the moto goes so quick. If you start up near the front, oh wow, we cut the track a little bit there. If you start up near the front, you definitely have a long moto because it just feels like you're riding by yourself. But I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. We crossed the finish line with 1 second to go. 1 second to go. So we have to do this whole lap and then 2 more laps. So 3 more laps total. This is one thing that it always baffles me when like Ralph Shaheen and Jeff Immig talk about it, and they're like, if this rider waits, he could have 2 laps to go. Do you think he's gonna play the time? And it's like, man, they don't even think about that. Like, in their situation, if you're leading the race, you'd rather just stay focused and do another lap rather than go ahead and like wait a second. You know what I mean? Like, you would rather just go put that charge on, stay in the zone, stay with the flow. Like, there's never gonna be a situation, I don't know, there's probably never gonna be a situation where they actually slow up and they're like, oh, if I wait, I only have to do like 2 more laps rather than, you know, a whole nother lap before the 2 laps. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion, but I doubt you're ever gonna see someone actually wait for the timer to hit 0 before they cross the finish line. Like, it's just unrealistic, and they talk about it like every single Supercross race. I'm not sure about the outdoors if those guys talk about it or not, but in Supercross, like, they talk about it all the time. They're like, if he waits, he could only have 1 lap to go. It's like, man, he's battling. He ain't gonna slow up. He ain't gonna slow up. There's so many things that could happen. Like, that could throw you off your pace. And yeah, doing one more lap, like if someone's right there on you, doing one more lap is a big thing. But if someone's right there with you and you choke up to wait for that 1 second to go by, then they're 1 second closer and they still have a couple laps to try and get you either way. So I think it'd be best to just, you know, keep your lead, keep in focus, like stay focused and keep on going and do as many laps as it takes to get it done. Honestly, you don't need to be thinking about that when you're like mid-moto going for a championship. If I was thinking about it, I might have choked up. But I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it would have been worth it. It was a fun moto, even with doing the extra lap. I still think that's the fast line to come all the way out there. Oh, see, if you don't hit that on the right angle, that's a tough jump to get all the way down the hill. But we made it up and over the tabletop still, and then this jump, if you send it too fast into the face, you're gonna jump right off the corner. This is a tricky part of the track. That's a tricky part. I don't really have a good line through there, if I'm honest. But this finish line's pretty fun. You get up and over, and then just hold it wide open through here. And I was worried about it being a mud race, but the track's actually really nice. Like, it is not muddy at all. It's not muddy at all. Not slippery. We have good traction. We got some good lines forming, and no complaints here on the last lap. Oh, are we gonna jump off track? Don't do it. Don't do it. Luckily, there's that little berm there, because it saved our lives multiple times. We've literally survived because of that thing. That thing's given us this win here in the Russian Federation. This is not only a fun track, it's going to be my favorite track, because we've taken our first moto win. We're going to take our first overall if everything goes good from here to the finish, which I'm assuming it's gonna. And it's a fun track. It's a super fun track. Super fun, super fast, super flowy. And maybe I'm a little biased because it's the first one where I haven't been wanting to jump off a cliff while recording. Man, when you're crashing all the time, it is no fun. It's no fun. And I try to make it as enjoyable as possible for you guys. I try to be like, oh yeah, man, we're crashing, goon moments or whatever, but sometimes it's so frustrating and I don't even want to do it. It's like, man, this is no fun. Like I said earlier, like, some of the crashes are frustrating, but bam! You guys know what we just did? 1-1, guys. Moto 1, we finished first. Moto 2, we finished first, and we finally got the overall. Now, we were only 14 seconds ahead of second that time, so it shows you there's a difference there. We kind of made some mistakes, messed up a little bit last moto. So the first moto we didn't actually mess up at all. The second moto there, we got the early lead and then we crashed, had to work our way back up, used like a lap or whatever to do that, and then we actually jumped off track and had to like go off track, come back on track and stuff. So it shows you that mistakes cost you, and in this race it was about 5.2 seconds, so that's not too bad. We got the 1-1 and I got no complaints, guys. Okay guys, so I'm actually just in here grabbing a thumbnail, and I usually do this. I use the replay mode. Usually after the second moto I'll hop in just before I do the outro of the video, grab a thumbnail for the video. It just makes it easier to like in the whole process of recording and editing and doing thumbnails and getting the video up onto YouTube. It makes it easier to get your thumbnail while you're recording and while you're actually working on the video in the first place. Then you don't have to go back and figure it all out, blah 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 blah. Look at how my rider whips, guys. Oh, it looks so bad. They just like turn their body, they just like turn and lean and look. That's it. They just like they look towards the ground. I don't even know. It looks so bad. I don't know. That's just my opinion. They could have done the whips a little bit better. But yeah, let's get back into the results. So here we go. We got first, Olsen second, and then Jonas third. So the one name I noticed that is kind of doing a little poopy, or I guess two names, in this moto that didn't do as hot as I expected are Covington and Garcia. Like, look at them down there, 6th and 7th. So that's not bad. We're going to gain some points on them. I bet you the podium is me, Olsen, and Jonas. I'm going to get first, and I'm not sure about the other two, but I bet you that is the podium. So we actually gained 10 points over Jonas. We got that overall, and I called it, guys. Jonas got 2nd, and then Olsen got 3rd. So Covington's back there and 5th. And I'm hyped. We got our first 1-1 overall. The podium's finally accurate. Like, we're on the top step, and we got that dubs. We are now 15 points behind Jonas going in to round 11. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Make sure to go down into the comments and throw any comments down below, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys all in the next episode, episode 11. I wonder where it's gonna be. Can we find out? We can find out real quick. The next round is in Italy. Oh, let me move my webcam. Right there, guys. The next round is in Italy. Bottom, which side? This side of the screen, bottom down there, you see it says Italy. And yeah, we're going to Italy. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out.